Okay, let's do this thing. Today, I'm going to talk about navigating long distances. Because I spent an hour trying to help someone last night navigate a long distance the easy way, and he just didn't get it. I love you dearly, but he just didn't get it. Anywho, I guess I don't love him dearly, I just love him regular. Okay, let's have a look at the galaxy map. Let's not look at that necessarily. Let's look at where we are. In fact, let's set a course to here just on account of. Okay. Now, if you pan back, you might not even notice that you have a grid. You can show grid right here. But if you zoom in a little bit, you can see the grid with numbers. See that number there? 80, 22, minus 100. That tells you about where we are. And if we get a little bit closer to where I am right now, which is there, then those numbers should be a pretty accurate reflection. Those coordinates, Cartesian coordinates, three-dimensional Cartesian coordinates, should be a pretty accurate reflection of where I am. These are light years, 80, minus 20, minus 90. Now let's say I want to go somewhere really far away. Let's say I want to go to Maya. How far is Maya? Maya might not be far enough. Let's find out. Oh, come on. Seems pretty far. It's... No, it's not far enough. Let's back way up. Ooh, let's go to Colonia. That's far enough. Okay. This is grayed out because the maximum distance is exceeded. The maximum distance is 1,000 light years, and we are at 22,120 light years, which is way, way too far. So we want the shortest route from here to here. Oof. Ugh, that's a long way to go. So we're going to use some simple Cartesian math. And it's so simple. Okay. What I need is a spreadsheet. And that's my cheater. I want to start from scratch. Okay. Let's make this a little smaller for convenience. Okay. Now we've got an X, a Y, and a Z. We want to start with where we are. So this is location. And we are at 80, minus 20, minus 90. Then we have our destination. Let's get fancy. Oh wait, I bet I can do that. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It sort of worked. There we go. Okay, our destination, which is Colonia. Man, that's a long way. Why would anyone do that to themselves? Okay, and the number there for the destination is minus 9530 minus 911 and 19800. Okay, so if we want to know how far that is in x, y, and z coordinates, we subtract the destination from the location. And we'll Control D. That'll copy down. So this is how far I have to go to get there. So this is total distance. This is total distance broken down by x, y, z coordinates. Now, hopefully you remember from high school that x is this axis here. If you just have a line, that's x. Ordinarily, y is up and down, and z is up and back. But you'll notice we actually go x, z, y for whatever reason. So just to clarify, I don't know if this will clarify anything. X, Z, Y. And see that middle number going up and down? Because I'm moving forward and backward. This is my z-axis. See this number here? 9540, 9550, 9560. It goes up and down as I move left and right. And finally, the rightmost number, 19810, 19820, 19830. It increases as I go up and decreases as I go down. Now, if you remember Cartesian coordinates, then that makes perfect sense. If you don't, then that is all Greek what I just said, but bear with me. Okay, so this is the total distance we have to go. If we want to see that distance in light years, we have to do some math on that. So equals the square root of, let's see, it's power, this is squared, plus power z is squared, plus power the y is squared. And 22,107 is pretty close to what we saw when we clicked on Colonia. So, let's see. This is our total distance. We know we can map 1,000 at a time. So this will be the number of jumps divided by 1,000. And 22.1 is actually going to come to 23. So we will round up. Round up number of digits. 0, I guess. Yeah, 0 works. 23, that's what we want. Okay. Isn't this easy and fun? Now, what that means is that this trip needs to be divided into 23 different parts, which means that each of these deltas, or each of these total distances, has to be divided by 23. So, each leg. And this equals total distance divided by this number. Oh, see what I did? This doesn't move. So, yeah, this has to be an absolute reference instead of a relative reference. Because, yeah, this does D9 and this does divided by D10. It's because it's relative and it's moving down. But using the dollar signs here, that makes it absolute. So, I hit a wrong key. Let's make sure this did this right. And we don't need those decimals there. Let's take them out. Number. Use the thousand separator, because why not? And 0 is fine. Okay. And that's not each leg, that's first leg. Distance. Okay, so that is the distance of our first leg. Now we have to add first leg coordinates we have to add this distance to this. Oh, and just out of kicks, just for kicks and giggles, this first leg distance, which should be about 1,000. Let's test that. Okay, we'll copy that. First leg in light years. Oh, it's not copied anymore. And this is the power of, it's this, that's this, and that's this. 961, that's close enough to 1,000. So the coordinates of our first leg will be this plus this, and those are our coordinates. So first leg is minus 338. So we need to go this way. Oh, this is just what I'm doing to navigate the galaxy map here. This is translating. Translate left, translate right, translate up, translate down, translate forward, translate back. If you don't understand what I'm doing, you need to go to options and set your translate keys to keys on your keyboard so that you can zoom around like this. Okay, I'm at 340 and I'm heading to minus 340. That's pretty close. Okay. Minus 59 on the middle number there, which is down. You see it climbing towards 59, right about there. And finally, 775 for the y-axis. That will be at some ways. Yeah. And I'm going, and I'm going. And I'm going to be, if I zoom out, it goes a little faster. You'd see him at 300. $400. Take a shot. Okay. So this is about it right here. So now we're going to find a star in the area. And this one's pretty close. We'll navigate here. And that's it. If we pan back a little bit, we can see that we are heading in the right direction. We just got a lot of navigation out of the way. 1,000 at a time, which is optimal. That is not freaking bad. That's not bad at all. And here's the neat part. Since you did all that work, okay. Since you already did all that work, you know we're at minus 350, 51, 770. So when you get there, it was minus 350, minus 51, 770. Minus 351, minus 50, 770. Minus 351, minus 50, 770. That's close enough. Then you can take these numbers. We've already done the math. And drop them right in here. Paste special. Oh, okay, well, let's just try paste. No, that didn't work out. Should let us paste values. I wonder why it's not. Well, you know what? We can also do this. We can just manually go minus 351, minus 50, 770. And all these numbers should change. It's your new first leg distance, and this should be your new coordinates. Boom. Boom shakalaka. And it should all just update automatically. Or if you kind of have a grip of what we did here, just taking the difference, dividing by the number of jumps, and taking the total distance, dividing that so that you have the x of your first leg, and adding that to get your next coordinates. It's really kind of straightforward. I was really kind of surprised that I spent so much time on this yesterday, because it is sort of straightforward. But if you haven't seen this before, or it hasn't occurred to you, then now you know just how easy it is. I would just have to do that 22 more times, and then I would get to where I was going. Which is why I don't travel long distances. Now, I'm sort of curious about something. Because these are coordinates, there has to be a 0, 0, 0. And that would be the center of the universe. Oh, yeah. 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 They set it to... They set it to Seoul, which makes sense. I wonder how far we can zoom in on that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can zoom in pretty close. This is the center of the universe right here. What the hell? Am I losing my hair? Well, that's not cool. I didn't know I was losing that much hair back there. But anyway, that's how you do the mapping thing. I'm going to take a short break so that this movie can be its own standalone thing to help people learn how to map. And then maybe I'll be back and do some live streaming. Have a nice night. Or see you soon. Either have a nice night or see you soon. One of those.